There is a very specific kind of woman who doesn't arrive at a video like this by accident. She doesn't come out of idle curiosity. She comes because she feels. Because something inside her recognizes the truth. Because the body understands before the mind can explain. That woman is you. If you stayed through these first few seconds, it's because, silently, you already know that love should not be exhausting. That connection should not hurt. That presence should never feel like something you have to negotiate, as if it were a favor. Stay with me until the end. Because today we are not going to talk about losing someone. We are going to talk about the exact moment when a mature, conscious, elegant woman decides not to lose herself anymore. True love touches the skin of the soul. It relaxes the shoulders. It slows the heart. It deepens the breath, softly, almost without notice. Love should feel like that. A place of rest. A space where you don't need to defend yourself. But there is a very subtle moment in the life of a glamorous woman when she realizes that something is no longer in its place. It's not a shock. It's not a fight. It's not a major disappointment. It's a delicate feeling. Almost elegant. Like a beautiful dress that suddenly doesn't fit the same way anymore. Nothing is torn. Nothing is ugly. But something no longer aligns. If you're still here, it's because that feeling has already passed through you. Maybe in silence. Maybe at night. Maybe in that sigh that comes without warning. And maybe today you are ready to look at it with more honesty. Stay until the end. Because this is not a video about sad endings. It is about the silent awakening of a mature woman who decides not to disappear inside love. Love should be a place where you land. Where the body relaxes. Where the heart slows down. Healthy love doesn't demand masks. It doesn't demand performance. It doesn't ask you to become less than you are in order to be accepted. Yet many mature women reach a point in life where they realize something has shifted. Love started to feel tiring. The other's presence no longer brings peace, only habit. And this doesn't happen suddenly. It happens slowly. You begin to monitor yourself. To choose your words more carefully. To think twice before expressing how you feel. You swallow small discomforts. Things that seem insignificant. Things you minimize yourself. Nothing dramatic. Nothing serious. Just small silences. Small concessions. Small absences of yourself. A glamorous woman is strong. And precisely because of that, she endures more than she should. She understands. She makes allowances. She believes. She believes it's just a phase. That it will improve. That the other person will notice. But there is an invisible limit. And when it is crossed, the body knows. The sparkle in the eyes fades. The smile becomes restrained. Lightness disappears without noise. Sensuality begins to hide. And sensuality is not just the body. It is presence. Freedom. Feeling safe enough to exist fully, without asking permission. When love stops being light, it starts asking you to adapt too much. To wait too much. To understand too much. And you begin to wonder if the problem is you. If you're too demanding. Too sensitive. Expecting too much from life. Let me tell you something clearly and gently. A mature woman does not ask for too much. She simply feels when she is receiving too little. True relationships do not put you in a constant state of alert. They do not make you walk on eggshells. They do not make you fear the other person's silence. The love that is worth it does not confuse. It reassures. If you are constantly trying to decode signals, interpret messages, justify absences. That is not mystery. That is imbalance. And a glamorous woman feels when she is carrying the relationship alone, when she is always the one sustaining it, initiating conversations, keeping the bond alive. There is something deeply exhausting about loving alone, even when you are not alone. And no, that does not make you weak. It makes you human. Maturity teaches something precious. Love is not constant intensity. It is consistency. Not beautiful speeches, but daily actions. Not promises, but presence. Self-esteem is not born from someone else's applause. It is born when you recognize yourself as a priority. When you understand that you don't need to reshape yourself to fit. That you don't need to dim your light to avoid discomfort. That you don't need to beg for reciprocity. A glamorous woman doesn't over-explain herself. She observes. And when she realizes she is fading, she listens to that signal. Choosing yourself is not selfish. It is emotional elegance. It is understanding that you can love deeply, without abandoning yourself, without emotionally violating yourself, without getting lost. You did not come this far to live a shallow love, to accept emotional crumbs, to pretend everything is fine when it isn't. You have built a story. You carry scars. You carry strength. You carry sensitivity. You are a whole woman. And a whole woman does not settle for half presence, half affection, half commitment. There is a powerful sensuality in a woman who respects herself, who chooses herself, who honors herself. She doesn't need to raise her voice. She doesn't need to prove anything. She simply takes her place. And when necessary, she walks away. Not with anger, but with awareness. If these words touched you quietly, if something inside you recognized this truth, do not ignore it. Share in the comments what this video awakened in you. Your experience may touch another woman. Subscribe to Mature Glamour, because this space is for women who know. Love must be light. It must be reciprocal. It must be worthy of the extraordinary woman you have become. We continue together. More conscious, more secure, more glamorous, and absolutely whole. Behind words that touch this deeply, there is always a woman who lives what she writes. Rose Schaefer is that woman. An author whose gaze carries a blend of worlds, cultures, and silences. Brazilian in her warmth and sensitivity. British in the elegance of her thinking. Italian in the intensity of her emotions. Rose does not write from theory. She writes from life. Her inspiration is born between the lines. From looks that say more than words. From women who learned to be strong too early. From loves that taught more through absence than presence. She notices what most overlook. The contained sigh. The polite smile hiding exhaustion. The impeccable woman on the outside who, inside, is trying to remember who she is. Her writing comes from crossing borders. Between countries, cultures, and ways of loving. From learning that love can be beautiful, but it should never cost your essence. Rose writes for women who no longer want to survive emotionally. Women who wish to love, yes, but without losing themselves. Each video is an invitation to reunion. With your own voice. Your own body. Your own value. She believes glamour is not appearance, but posture. That sensuality is not exposure, but presence. And that feminine maturity is one of the most powerful states of being. Rose Schaefer writes to remind women of something simple and revolutionary. Love must be light, and a woman should never be made smaller inside it.